This is a video from the Australian news. It's crazy to see what they think of us. This is a non-biased opinion. I don't mean this in any way negative towards anybody, but it's easier to see things when you're not right up on them, you know? Hindsight's 2020. The world can see how blind we are to our own issues, you know? You go nose blind when you smell bad for a while, right? So check this out. It's worth watching.
I'm going to bring you footage of some truly deplorable souls, hateful far-left agitators who want to see their fellow Americans, including Donald Trump, dead. But before that, let's look at their preferred candidate. You know, one thing you can say about Kamala Harris is that despite her far-left belief system, she's willing to say just about anything to get ahead. 1 minute, she's the defund the police BLM bail money raiser, and the next she's presenting herself as the tough prosecutor that criminals fear. But perhaps her biggest backflip in recent years is going from an open border radical who defended those who pay human traffickers to enter America illegally to, well, you'll see.
A mother who pays a coyote to transport her child through their country of origin, through the entire country of Mexico, facing unknown peril to come here. Why would that mother do that? I will tell you. Because she has decided for that child to remain where they are is worse. But what does Donald Trump do? He says, go back to where you came from. That is not reflective of our America and our values, and it's got to end.
To be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border, do not come. Do not come. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
Oh, they did come, Kamala. They came and they weren't turned back. 18 million entered illegally. Well done, Borders are. Well, that transformation was from 2020 to 2021. Not bad, but she has some ways to go to beat President Biden's latest backflip. Watch what he said 10 days ago compared to his address to the nation earlier today.
What's Joe Biden going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? Here's my answer. I am running, and we're going to win. I'm not going to change that. You know, in recent weeks, it's become clear to me that I need to unite my party in this critical endeavor. So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation. That's the best way to unite our nation.
That's their idea of democracy, folks, invalidating 14 million votes and just installing a new candidate at the last minute. And what a candidate she is, a far-left ideologue who fans the flames of racial division, who raised bail money for BLM thugs, some of whom went on to commit more heinous crimes, including murder. And she wanted to reimagine public safety.
Let's talk about America's failure when it comes to understanding how you create safe communities. And by that I mean this. It is outdated, it is wrong-headed thinking to think that the only way you're going to get communities to be safe is to put more police officers on the street. What we have to do, and what we will do, is reimagine public safety.
Oh yes, Harris is a radically far left, openly speaking out against equality in favour of equity, you know, that word favoured by Marxists, where we don't strive for equality of opportunity, but try to manufacture equality of outcome, also known as communism.
Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing. Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place. And if you then understand not everybody started out in the same place, you understand some people need more. So we all end up in the same place.
Here is President Trump talking about Kamala Harris. That is before she was installed as the presidential candidate. And he talks about her, the way she speaks and her obsession with buses.
She speaks in rhyme. You know, it's weird. It's weird. But she has bad moments. And
in rhyme? What do you...
Well, the way she talks, the bus will go here and then the bus will go there because that's what buses do. And it's weird. The whole thing is weird. This is not a president of the United States future.
Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? The bus has Wi-Fi and even USB outlets next to every seat. I mean, come on, imagine. You can charge your phone on your way home from work. That's good stuff.
Oh, hey there. Here's how I decked out my dorm with Amazon for less. The thing I'm the most proud of,
She really does love buses, but the Democrats have selected a woman who has long been considered to have among the most far-left voting records in the Senate, something she was asked about a while back and she struggled to give a coherent answer.
You're very different in the policies that you've supported in the past. You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage, but...
Yeah, well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported Medicare for all.
Deer in the headlights there. Now, you know the Democrats love talking about unity and bring the country together as they fan the flames of racial divisions and defame half the country as extremists and try to throw their political opponents in jail. And that hate and vitriol, that spreads. Have a look at these hate-filled Americans. Calling them lefties losing, it seems an understatement.
Get off this overpass, you racist. Your kind is not allowed up here. You come up here all the time. No one stands with you, you racist. What are you gonna do with this video?
You are 100% evil. You are 100% You are 100% terrorist traitors to this country, just like him. And God damn you to burn in hell down. You will burn in hell. I'm sorry that the guy was an inch off.
That's pretty much what political debate in America has become.
So Donald Trump was recently shot at one of his rallies. How do you feel about that?
I wish he would have gotten shot in the forehead.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's basically like teaching our country like what communism is like, so.
So you wish death upon someone?
Him, yeah, unfortunately. I hate to say that because I don't have hatred in my soul at all.
Yeah, she has no hate in her soul except for like wanting Trump to be assassinated and condemning at least half the country. And she's not alone. These divorce from reality clowns are everywhere and sadly they do vote. Watch this woman who was aghast to learn that Trump supporters are doctors. She's shocked. She's shook.
I was watching interviews from what happened in Pennsylvania a couple days ago, and I saw an interview with an ER doctor who was trying to render aid to the man who was unalived during the rally. And I could not get over this fact, that there was an ER doctor wearing a MAGA hat and a Trump shirt. This is a guy working in any ER across the country that we would need to trust our daughters and granddaughters to if they were harmed. Someone who would need to give aid to someone who is gay, an immigrant, someone who is trans. And I was mortified thinking about that. Horrified. This guy's not just, your run-of-the-mill Republican. He's a rabid Trump supporter. MAGA hat. It's really scary.
You're the scary one, ladies. Scary that someone can be that unrelentingly stupid. Now, let's check in with some more Kamala fans, those who can be counted on to vote for her because she's doing such a great job. Just don't ask any of them for any sort of detail or to, I don't know, name a single successful policy.
What do you think of her? Is she doing a good job in office?
Yeah, I think so. I really like her.
Great representation. I feel like definitely it's amazing to have a woman vice president.
Pretty solid job.
I really do agree with a lot of the policies she's been putting out, and I think she's a great vice president.
What policies specifically do you agree with?
I don't really know. Can you tell me some?
Maybe I don't know what her policies are.
Can you name any specific accomplishments that you're super proud of?
Off the top of my head, I can't think of many of them.
I can't really, to be totally honest. What I really like is that she does kind of give the nation a positive face, being the first woman president.
No, not any specific ones particularly, no.
So then what do you like about her?
Just I think she's doing a good job.
What specifically do you like about her?
Oh, mine. And that was before she was the nominee. Imagine what their level of devotion is now that the majority of the media has become a full-blown North Korean-style propaganda machine, trying to rebrand Harris as the great saviour. Of course, some are also shedding tears for Joe Biden's sad demise. This next dude is really taking the news very badly.
He dropped out! He dropped out! Joe Biden, please! Gen Z, we need to band together. Please. He was for Gen Z's first president.
Okay, I'm starting to have doubts about that one. Where are the tears? There is a lot of wild emoting, but I can't see any tears there. Is this man's video some sort of a parody act, or is this Biden-loving rage genuine? I still didn't see any tears. No. We're all going to miss Joe Biden, though. He gave amazing content, particularly for this segment. So many lies, so many incoherent speeches. But Kamala Harris has her own unique way of sounding utterly inept, so much so that the Babylon Bee did this brilliant sketch about it.
Hi, I'm Oliver Bartholomew, and I'm 16.5 years old, and I'm the speechwriter for Kamala Harris. Every politics person has a writer, like me, to make good words for them to say.
Space is exciting. Space, it affects us all. And it connects us all.
I can't take all the credit, though. Me and Mr. Kamala are a team.
Do you know, like relay racing? You know, you race and someone passes the baton and then, right?
But she kind of is crazy or something. And she kind of scares me. And you can't fake that kind of performance.
Remember Venn diagrams, those 3 circles? Right. And then let's just see where they overlap. I did inhale. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
You're either born with it or you're either not.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
Oh, we love the Babylon Bee. Now, let's talk about the many failures of the Secret Service in protecting President Trump, including the likes of Holster Girl. She became famous. And a couple of new DEI candidates have been identified thanks to X. And thanks to Steve Inman here for the commentary on this next clip. Enjoy.
Diversity, equity, inclusion. What does it mean? Well, this is exactly what it means. A couple of overweight cops that can't even catch up with the suspect as Nadine outruns the International House of Pancakes running after her and still can't catch her, and she's off into the night. This is the end result of DEI. Look, hire a woman, but make sure she's qualified for the job. Not because of the color of her skin or who the hell she wants to sleep with. Never catch me with a doctor who was hired based on DEI alone. Fact.
I'm sure Secret Service job offers will be forthcoming any second now for those two. Now let's go to France, where the far left are showing just what unpleasant creatures they can be. There is a tradition there that in the first session, the youngest MP acts as secretary and shakes the hands of MPs after they cast their vote.